The quiet fishing smacks the eastern cove, the semicircle of its dark green grove, the luminous grasses and the merry sun and the grey sky, the sparkle far and wide, the laughter of unseen children, the cheerful chirp of crickets and the low lisp of rippling tides. Like summer clouds fantastical asleep, changing unnoted while I gaze thereon, all these fair sights and sounds I made my own.
Father, I hope you are well, and that your voyage to Hong Kong will be smooth.
We're enjoying our holiday in Lake District, although we miss you a great deal.
We can see an island at the southern end of the lake. Please could we sail the Swallow to it and camp there?
It would be such an adventure.
Please, Daddy, may I too?
Is
Is it the answer?
Better drown than duffers. If not, duffers won't drown.
Does that mean yes?
Yes.
There were 3 sailors of Bristol City who took a boat and went to sea. But first with beef and captain's biscuits and pickled meat they loaded sheep.
John Walker, ship's captain.
Susan Walker, first mate.
Tilly Walker, able seaman.
Roger Walker, ship's boy.
Kettle, cook pans, plates, knives, bed sheets, clothes. What else are we missing?
Tent.
Tents.
Father and I often slept in these tents when we were young. They're good enough tents, except for in high wind. Just make sure to keep the ground sheet inside of the tent. You don't want to be sleeping in a puddle. And one more thing, matches.
Matches. We could never have lit a fire without them.
Thank you, Mother.
If you're ready, you'd better start. Look after each other.
We
will. Good.
Get the sail ready and hoist it, and make it faster. See how she does. Mr. Mate, come forward and cast off, while I take the tiller.
Aye, aye, sir.
The rest of you, watch your heads.
Captain, ship ahoy!
It's a houseboat.
What is a houseboat?
It's a boat, used as a house. They had one in Falmouth. People used to live in it all year round.
I wish we lived in a houseboat all year round.
I shall someday. Roger will too. Father does.
A destroyer isn't the same as a houseboat.
You live in it the same way.
I wonder if the man in the houseboat has his family with him.
He's all alone.
Maybe the others are cooking in the cabin.
He's probably a retired pirate.
He is a pirate. He even has a parrot.
Stand by the sail. Lower away. Grab the yard, Roger.
What care I for a goose for the bed? With the sheet turned down so bravely, oh, for the night I shall sleep in the cold open field, along with the raggle-taggle people, oh.
Mr. Mate, let's explore the island.
Not so fast. First, we need to find a good place to camp.
Not too easily seen from anywhere.
We need a flat bit of ground with trees so we can hold the tents up.
And a good place for fire. Hold on. Where's that boy?
Someone's had a fire here before. Look, see? The chair's been scrapped away, and there's a ring of stones with ashes inside.
Natives.
Let's search the island. It won't take that long.
Nothing. Whoever it was is gone.
Everything's all right, except the landing place. We need to find a better spot. Everybody can see it from the mainland. That means if there's a blow from the east, it'll be very bad for the swallows. I'm gonna have another look.
There's no point. We live everywhere.
I'll have another look. I found the very spot. I'll row her over. No need to put the sail up. Tilly, will you help?
Me too. I'll help.
Only one, but I'll whistle if I get her across. You can come too.
There are rocks on either side, underwater.
Well, speak up if you see me. We can't have her hit one.
What a place! Imagine if someone was on this island years ago and they kept their boat here.
It's the perfect harbor. I'll whistle for the others.
May I tie her up?
What did you put that cross in the tree for?
What cross?
This one.
I didn't put it there. It must have already been there.
Natives. Again.
Probably. We ought to have a flag stuck on the top of that tree,
What for?
so we could hoist it as a signal, supposing we were all right fishing, while Susan and Tilly were alone.
We've forgotten our fishing rods.
Well, suppose me and you were away, while Susan and Tilly were at camp, and natives came back, the ones who made that fire, and they captured them, or something bad happened. They could hoist the flag as a signal, and at night we could hoist the lantern as a lighthouse.
We need a lot of work. Have we enough?
No, but I'll use the 5 shillings I got for my birthday, and we can go tomorrow and pick up our lunch too.
Everything's ready for the night.
I'm not tired. Stay up a bit longer.
Oh, look, a boat. Roger, you would have seen it, but you're too sleepy.
I'm not. But who is it?
A native rowing vessel. Don't look so worried. It's probably Farmer Jackson bringing Mother in. She probably wants to check on us and say goodnight.
Hello there, it's good to see you, but where's your ship? What have you done with the Swallow?
That means we can't tell you because you're a stranger. A friendly stranger, of course.
Boom ding, that means I don't really care as long as she's alright.
She's in a splendid place.
Shall I interpret for you?
I actually speak quite good English, thanks. Now, can I see your can?
Shall I load for you, Miss Walker?
Yes, please.
Your ma has brought you a quart of milk, and she's arranged with Miss Dixon to give you a quart of milk every morning. Miss Dixon's farm is just on the opposite side of the mainland over there. You'll need to row over every single day to go fetch her.
And I brought you a pie, just in case you get tired of all that corned beef.
And Miss Dixon sent over fresh pillows. Do keep them neat.
Did you see the pirate on your way over?
What pirate?
The one on the houseboat. We saw him and his pirate.
Oh, so that's what you call him. I dare say you're right, lad.
I did see a houseboat.
That's Mr. Turner. He usually lives on it in the summertime. Last summer he was with those Blackett girls. Trouble they are. But not this summer. He usually keeps to himself. Rumour has it that boat's worth a fortune.
That's his treasure. Of course he can't let anyone near it. See, I told you he was a pirate.
Well, I must be going now. Vicky will be wanting me, and the nurse can't always tend to her. If I were you, I'd get up early in the morning, because if the birds don't wake you, the sun will. Drool. That means good night and sleep well.
Drool, drool, drool.
To look into the night sky is to look into the past. We are looking at stars, not as they are now, but as they were thousands, perhaps even millions of years ago.
Morning. I wonder if they've met the Casa Dixons yet.
Oh, right over and find out.
No, wait, let's all go so we can go for milk any other days.
You'll be come for the milk. Give me your can. They're at the milking now. There it is, and mine now. If there's anything else you want, don't be afraid to come and ask for it.
Thank you, Mrs. Dixon.
Morning. Some grand weather we're having today.
What's he doing?
Who? The parrot?
No, the pirate.
Probably making a shot.
He's got a cannon! Look!
Well, he must be a pirate.
See? I told you he was a pirate.
Well, get ready to disembark. I'm going to take Roger back to Holly Howe and let Mother know we're doing all right.
Mother is such a simple word, but to me there's meaning seldom heard. For everything I am today, my mother's love showed me the way.
Hello, nurse. Where's Mother?
Good morning, Master Roger.
Good morning, nurse. Do you happen to know where Mother might be?
Mother's tending to little Vicky. She'll be down in a minute. Quite surprised you haven't caught your deathly cold yet. And it's quite a holiday to be without you. Now tell me, Master Roger, did you remember to clean your teeth?
We've forgotten our fishing rods.
And your
Better-
bathing things were hanging on the line? You might want them.
Thank you.
Ah, the voyagers return. How are you? Did you have a good draw?
Yes, Mother. We drilled and drilled and drilled until the sunlight awoke us.
I'm glad. And you got the milk all right?
Yes, Mother.
Well, I expect you're keen to be getting back. So here, take these.
What are they?
Peas.
Ugh.
Captain, can we please take the boat out before the sun goes down?
Oh yes, we've made dinner and built a little rock pier and tidied our camp. Oh please let us go out.
All right.
Exultation is the going, but in that soul's the sea. Past the headlands, into deep eternity. Great as we are among the mountains, can the sailor understand the divine intoxication of the first league out from land?
Look, another island. What are those birds?
Cormorants.
I'm fishing. Look.
Let's make a chart of every island we explore. Let's call this one Cormorant Island.
How long have we been here?
3 days.
Feels like we've always been here. What was that?
It sounded like a cannon.
Look!
What is it?
It's a boat tacking across the lake. It's heading our way!
Can I see? Amazon? It's called Amazon. There are 2 girls aboard.
Lie down, everybody. We don't know whether they're friends or enemies.
Ready, about, hoisting the flag!
Is that a skull and crossbow?
Nobody shows themselves. It's quite likely they haven't seen us yet.
They've turned around and lowered your flag.
Let's follow them. Mr. Nick, do you have lunch supplies ready?
Yes, pemmican, bread, apples.
Fetch them, quick. Now we can stay out as long as we need.
They're heading towards Rio Town.
I'm thirsty. Can we go ashore at Rio and get some ginger beer?
If we follow them, they might see us. But if we stop at Rio, they might not. They might be trying to lure us away and capture our camp.
I'm thirsty too. What if you put me on one of those little islets? We know where they are, and they can't come out without me seeing them from there. You 3 can go to Rio, get the ginger beer, and pick me up.
Hello there. What can I get you?
4 bottles of ginger beer, please.
Anything else, lass?
No, thank you.
Actually, may I have 20 feet of rope?
Aye, lad. It's a grand day for sailing. I'll go pop this on your boat. That's a fine little ship you have there.
Yes. I mean, thank you.
Good day, and you take care now, young man.
They haven't come out yet, but I was thinking, what if there were more of them? What if they were trying to lure us away from the island so their associates could circle back and raid it?
Let's go back and check.
Hello, John. You're not so early today. Are you well?
Yes, I'm very well, thank you, Mr. Dixon.
Well, I'm sure you're doing very well for yourselves, but I can't imagine that there are many treats on island life, so I fed all you up some toffee.
How do, lad? Here's your milk. Now, before you go, Jim Turner, the houseboat, has been asking about you. You haven't been meddling with his boat, have you?
Well, he seems to think you have. You'd best leave him and his parrot alone.
I shot an arrow into the air. It fell to earth, I knew not where, for so swiftly it flew the sight could not follow in its flight. I breathed the song into the air. It fell to earth, I knew not where, for who has sight so keen and strong, it can follow the flight of song. Long, long afterward, in an oak, I found the arrow, still unbroke, the song from beginning to end, I found again in the heart of a friend.
Mr. Mate, gather the crew. We have an enemy.
Able Seaman! Boy, the Hulls Company's ship is here, sir.
Yes, we have a common enemy.
Who is it? The pirate from the Amazon.
Listen, you know the man from the houseboat?
Yes.
He's been telling all the natives that we've been meddling with his boat.
But we haven't.
I know we haven't, but that's what he's been telling everyone. He must have something against us. I don't know why he hates us, but he does.
Perhaps this really is this island. Yes, we know someone's been here before. Remember? I found the fire pit already made.
Yes, all right. But if this was his island, he'd live in it instead of that houseboat. He hates us. I don't know why, but he does.
Don't touch it. It might be poisonous. Look, it's a blue feather. It's him. It must be.
Halt! Hands up! Flat on your faces, on the ground.
Attack! Swallows forever!
Parlay! We have your boat.
What?
She's a prize and we've taken her. She's in our harbor.
It's our harbor.
Why have you always got blue feathers? Did the man from the houseboat send you?
No, he's most unfriendly. We snuck on board and took them for ourselves.
And now you want our island?
It's our island and has been for years and years.
Look, this is getting us nowhere. I'm John Walker, captain of the Swallows. This is Susan Walker, mate of the Swallows, Tilly Walker, able seaman, and Roger Walker, ship's boy. Who are you?
I am Nancy Blackett, master and part owner of the Amazon, the terror of the seas. And this is Peggy Blackett, mate and part owner of the same.
Her real name is Nancy, but Uncle Jim said the Amazon will lose this. And since our ship is the Amazon and we're pirates of the Amazon River, we had to change the name. Uncle Jim only gave us the ship last year. We only had a rowing boat before that.
I'll shiver your timbers if you don't stop chattering, Peggy.
Uncle Jim. Jim Turner, the houseboat pirate.
I knew it. They're in league with him.
That was last year. He was friendly last year. This year, he's worse than the natives.
Would you like some tea? I'll put more wood on the fire.
We don't want tea, but feel free to use our fireplace.
It's our fireplace. We built the fire.
Look, this is getting us nowhere. When did you first come to these seas?
We discovered this ocean nearly a month ago.
We've been on this island for days and days.
Well, we were born on these shores, and we've been coming to this island for years and years. It's called Wildcat Island.
Well, it was uninhabited when we got here. We put our tents up. You can't turn us off now.
Is your Uncle Jim really a retired pirate?
It would suit him really well.
And you're pirates too.
Maybe that's why he hates us. He must be Captain Flint and knows the day will come when we make him walk the plank.
He was trying to stir up trouble with us too for the natives.
Let's be allies. Then it won't matter who the island belongs to.
Yes, allies against Captain Flint and the world.
But let's be the kind of allies who defend each other against our greatest enemies, but also have desperate battles whenever we want to.
That's it, sweetie. Let's write it down. I have a pen and paper somewhere. I, Captain John, and I, Captain Nancy, do hereby make this treaty of defense and defense on behalf of our ship's companies. Signed here.
Would you like some toffee?
Yes, and I have some first-rate lemonade to go along with it. Let's toast. Swallows and Amazons forever, and death to Captain Flint.
Swallows and Amazons forever, and death to Captain Flint.
Is he really your uncle?
Yes, he's our mother's brother.
Is he really a pirate?
He might be. He sailed all over the world, even South America. Last summer he sailed with us, and that's when he gave us the Amazon. We only had a rowing boat before that. But then, in the winter, he went away again. And when he returned, he said he had a contract and was going to write a book.
He's been living on their houseboat, and instead of sailing with us, he's been in a league with the natives. We've tried everything we can to get his attention, but it's no good. He even asked Mother to keep us away.
So Mother told us we were forbidden from going near the houseboat.
So then we waited till he went on shore and snuck on board and took the parasol's feathers for ourselves just to show him he was using them as pipe cleaners.
It's such a pity. We were trying hard to save pieces of eight.
And yesterday, we heard a bang and then we saw your boat. Did he fire you?
No, that was us. We laughed over Banger. He was mighty angry. But he must throw in his lot or else walk the plank.
Well, we're all on your side now.
Yes, but we need to practice. You try to capture our ship and we try to capture yours. Whoever wins will be the flagship of the fleet. Peggy, we ought to get going or else we'll never make it back in time. And remember, tomorrow we're at war.
Hello there, and who might you be?
Hello, I'm Roger, and these are my sisters and brothers.
Are you the young ones camping over on the island?
Yes, we are. We saw all of the trees over here and thought we might find some wood for our fire.
There's plenty of that, all right. That's why we're here too.
Really? Are you camping too?
Yes, you could say that. We're charcoal burners. Hey, Dad, we've got visitors. I'm Billy, by the way.
Hello there, I'm Billy. Nice to see you. Have a seat.
Thank you.
I thought you were Billy.
I am, young Billy. My dad's old Billy.
But neither of you are young.
Roger!
Sorry.
It's alright, lad. We're old, but he's younger. I'm his dad.
Oh.
Tea?
Yes, please. May I ask, why does your fire have so little flame?
Well, we're trying to make charcoal. If a fire burns too fast with flame, then there'll be nothing left but ash. But if you put earth on it and force it to burn nice and slow, then you get charcoal.
Would it make the fire burn all night?
Sure, it could.
So, if I would do that one with my little one at camp, would it last all night?
Sure it could, and save you lighting it every morning.
There's a man near our boat.
Maybe he's fishing.
As long as it's not the Amazons, it's all fine.
The Amazons, did you say? The Black-haired girls?
Yes, they paid us a visit last night.
Well, you tell your Uncle Jim to put a padlock on that boat. No one from around here would touch it, but strangers who hear the rumors might be tempted.
But we're at war with him.
Mind you tell them how important their message is, they'll deliver it if you do.
Yes, sir.
Misunderstood silences give the rise to the necessity of saying words, and misunderstood words throw one back into the darkness of silence to dig out some more words, better and precise.
Someone's been in the tent.
Yes, but are you sure?
Did they take anything?
No. But there is this letter.
You jolly well better leave my houseboat alone. Once is quite enough. No joking.
It's from Captain Flint, the pirate.
Yes, but what is he talking about?
We've never touched this houseboat.
I'd better pay him a visit.
Look here, you must have got my letter, and I meant what I said in it. I told you to leave my houseboat alone, and here you are, the very next moment. Clear off and don't come here again. Also, if you have any more of those fireworks, get rid of them. How would you like a risk burning down your boat?
That's the thing. I've never came near your houseboat until just now, and we weren't the ones who let off those bangers.
Who was it then?
That's what I came to tell you.
Clear off. I don't like liars.
Did you go aboard the houseboat?
Did you see the treasure?
Do you put things right?
I tried to tell him. He told me to clear off. He called me a liar.
Look, there's a boat. It's a native mother and the whole native in her, as well as the nurse belonging to it. Welcome to Wildcat Island.
1, 2, 3, 4. All accounted for. That's good because it's someone's birthday.
Happy birthday, Vicky!
She's 2, so she doesn't really understand a birthday, but I thought you'd all want some cake.
Yes, please!
So, I understand you've all had some visitors.
Well, these travels fast in these parts.
Mrs. Matthew called me yesterday. She said her little girls have met you on the island. How'd you get on?
Beautifully. One's called Peggy and the other one's called Nancy.
I thought the older one was called Ruth.
That's only when she's with the natives.
Mrs. Blackett said there were a couple of tomboys and the name was too wild for her.
They're no older than we are.
I hope not. Their uncle, Mr. Turner, is it? He said that you've been meddling with their boat. Haven't you?
No, we haven't.
But you think we have?
Mrs. Dixon told me, but I trusted that you wouldn't.
We met some charcoal burners who were collecting wood. They told us to tell Mr. Turner to put a padlock in his boat. I tried to tell him, but he told me to clear up and go away.
Oh well, you did the right thing anyway. Mrs. Dixon said that he was going to lock his boat up for a few weeks.
Mom, we really should be taking little Vicky home.
Of course, we're heading south in a week. You can stay till the end of the week, but if it rains, come straight home.
But we won't stay here forever.
I dare say you do, lad.
Look after each other.
We will. Goodbye, Mother.
Hello, Tilly. Oh, hello, Mother. I didn't expect to see you so soon after yesterday.
I came to see John, but I presume he's with the Blackie girls, and you're here playing Robinson Crusoe.
They've gone on an expedition, but I've stayed here to man the new lighthouse and take care of the camp. But I can be Robinson Crusoe too, and that makes you Man Friday?
Well, listen, I, Man Friday, noticed that John seemed a little worried.
He was rather...
So I was wondering, if you wanted, I could write Mr. Turner a letter saying you didn't meddle with the boat. Is that okay?
I'm not sure. I'll tell him when he gets back though.
Thank you, Robinson Crusoe.
Goodbye, Man Friday. I love you.
Out of a pellucid brook, pebbles round a spoon I took. Like a jewelry one, caught a color from the sun. Ruby red and sapphire blue, emerald and onyx too. Diamond and amethyst, not a precious stone I missed. Gems I held from every land, in the hollow of my hand. Waterworks these had made, patiently through sun and shade. With the ripples of the rill, he had polished them until smooth, symmetrical, and bright, each one sparkling with light. Showed within its burning heart all the lapidary's art. And the brook seemed thus to sing, patience conquers everything.
We've been waiting a long time in these, Reed.
The Amazon stronghold is over there. We must make sure to watch it before they take it.
We can attack at dusk. They won't expect it because they don't know we have our own lighthouse. We'll attack and take their boat before they even realize it's gone.
Quack, quack. Why are you quacking?
Go.
It's the all clear signal. They didn't see us.
Right, off to Wildcat Island.
Amazons forever!
Jolly good idea to dance with lights up to guide the boat in. Light the lantern to see if there's anyone on shore.
I have it. I have the Amazon. We win. But if I go back, they may deny it. I'll put down anchor and wait for them here.
We must be near it now.
Oh, yeah, look at the light. Those kids have gone out on the other island. Must be another 100 yards at least.
I can hear something. I bet it's not far now. Go a bit easier.
I told you, you fool!
Manuela smashed the boat.
Let's have a bit of light. The boat's alright and we're ashore. Lucky for us.
Help me with the, give me a hand with the box then. Nobody look for it here.
Waving that lamp about.
You should have brought a chisel to smash it open.
A thing like that. Take more than chisel to open it anyhow.
It's a fool's game anyway.
Hide in, let's go. It must be something worth having. It's very heavy. We can come back for it later.
Well, they didn't sound all that friendly.
Morning. I hope Tilly had a good sense of sleep, like we did.
If she did, then she's up already. She had the most tremendous fire going.
A boat. Why, it's the Amazons. I wonder if the Amazons are in there. We can hold them our prisoners.
Morning.
Tilly!
I have it. I have the Amazon. We win.
Hurrah! Well done, Tilly. But where are the Amazons?
They took our camp. I couldn't help it. As soon as they went ashore, I ran for it.
Who cares? The ship was the prize, and we've got it. Swallows to the flagship. Well done, Tilly.
They're surrendering.
Hurry up!
Bring her into the landing place.
We should be home before breakfast. But it's a good job the battle is over. We have to leave camp here for a few days starting tomorrow. And we can't very well be at war with each other once living in the same camp.
The sun is really up now. We ought to start or we shall never make it back in time.
We nearly forgot to give you the message. The charcoal burners told you to tell Jim Turner to put a good padlock on his house before he leaves her.
We'll tell him, but it'll be jolly hard for us to play tricks on him. See you tomorrow.
We have 3 days left by my reckoning. You ought to start making a chart for next year.
Yes, Pearlmarket Island and Holy Howe.
Dixon Farm and Rio.
Oh yes, and the Amazon Stronghold. And Cameron Island. Although, I suppose that one ought to be called Treasure Island.
What?
But it's too late now since it already has a name.
What do you mean?
The pirates with treasure their last naval was anchored on the Amazon.
Well, we can go look for it tomorrow.
Can you see them?
No, there are a lot of boats going in and out of Prospect Bay.
I wonder what's happening.
Don't think about him. He killed John, a liar.
Good morning.
Morning.
Busy, are you?
Yes, rather.
What exactly is it you're doing here? What is it that's keeping you on this island?
This is our camp. Would you sit down?
Would you like a banana?
Names?
My name's Susan. This is Tilly, John, and Roger. Walker's the surname.
Now look here, answer me straight. When did you go aboard Mr. Turner's houseboat?
We never went aboard his houseboat. Only once when I went to talk to Mr. Turner.
And he sent him away. Very rude. We should have sunk him there and then.
Tilly! She doesn't mean that.
I do.
Sammy, I'm ashamed of you. They have nothing to do with Uncle Jim's houseboat. Never have and never will. So go and tell him that, or else I'll capture your boat and take you as prisoner.
No, Miss Ruth, don't do that.
Not today. We've got to row right down to the foot of the lake.
Sammy, what are you doing here?
Just a misunderstanding, Miss Peggy.
Well, run along and don't make these mistakes again.
Miss Ruth, Miss Peggy, don't you dare tell Mother.
All right, if you're good, ta-ta now.
Why is he scared? Do you know him?
Yes, his mother was our mother's nurse, and then our nurse, of course. He's not scared of anyone but her.
Seems your message about the padlock was correct. Uncle Jim's houseboat has been burgled.
I knew there was something ongoing with all those houseboats going in and out of Prospect Bay.
The other pirates attacked Captain Flint's ship the other night, and when he returned, everything was in such an awful mess, he came over and spent the night at our house.
He was rage mad. He said he wouldn't have cared if they'd taken anything else, but they took an old chest with his typewriter and the book he's been writing in it. They must have thought that something valuable was in it because it was heavy.
Uncle Jim must still think that you have something to do with it. Otherwise, they wouldn't have come along. I wonder why.
He saw us right after you guys left that banger. He must have thought it was us and not you guys.
We'll put this right.
Never lock up anything you don't want to lose. That's the lesson here, Polly.
Dear Captain Flint, alias Uncle Jim, John never touched the houseboat.
When you called him a liar, he wasn't. You were. The burners sent a message, but you wouldn't listen. Talk about being ungrateful. Also, the fireworks were us. You were hereby deposed of being an uncle or anything decent.
Nancy Blackett, Amazon pirate.
I say, Katz's Flynn's heading this way.
Nancy, did you invite him?
No, we should stop him coming ashore.
Too late.
May I come in?
Friend or enemy?
The Shresh British seaman, more like.
Well, we want nothing more to do with you.
That's a bit hard.
Shut up, Peggy.
I've come to apologize. Not to you, Nancy. To you.
You've been an awful meanie to him, you know?
I'm sorry. I should have listened to you. Will you shake hands?
All right. It could have been worse. We were all going to declare war on you.
Very friendly.
Well, we were sick of you and all this silly book writing. You could have been nice to us all summer, but instead you were rude to all of us, and especially John.
I'm too old to start a new book now. I'm ready for war. Do your worst. I'll be ready for you. Sounds like I've got a lot of lost time to work for.
Shall we forgive him? He's quite good at being one of us when he wants to be.
Alright.
Just one question. Why do you call me Captain Flint?
Because we thought you were a retired pirate.
And so I am.
Whoa.
This box of yours, was it a big one?
Yeah.
Heavy?
Well, yeah.
And was it a good book about your pirate past?
Pirating came into it, but I'm not really sure if it's a good book or not.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have bothered. You could have been nicer to us all summer.
Don't rub it in.
Tilly knows where your book is.
Kymar Island. The pirates put it there last night.
Huh, looks like I've got some treasure hunting to do.
Well, you better not turn on us again.
Never.
Can't believe we're going home tomorrow.
I know. I want to stay.
We'd miss Mother if we stayed forever.
We can always come back next year.
Shall we have another war?
Oh yes, what fun!
Did you find it?
Yes, but never fear. I'll be sailing with you on constant water next year.
Hooray!
Hurrah!
Just one more thing. Looks like we've got something to owe you.
Thank you.
Is it the mate?
Time to go home.
By this
Dream I dream in calm delight and watch as in a glass. By the clouds like crowds of snowy hued and white-robed maidens pass. And the water into ripples breaks and sparkles as it spreads. Like a host of armored knights with silver helmets on their heads. Where the deep stream and ebb and fit of human life may go. For divine the mind may sparkle much when yet the shadows show. And the soul may glow with myriad lights and wondrous mysteries.